A stalemate continues in India's parliament as opposition parties pile pressure on the government over the security crisis in Manipur. Garg takes a look at how the Manipur crisis has impacted the parliament and whether it can provide opposition parties crucial momentum ahead of the general elections next year.
Calls asking Prime Minister Narendra Modi to address the parliament have reverberated in the corridors of power since last week. Cries of protest from opposition MPs have led to the speakers of both houses suspending parliamentary function every day. Official business has run for mere hours in the past week. Crucial debates on legislation have been sidelined. But that hasn't stopped the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party from passing at least 4 bills, which opposition parties claim has been done without due discussion. Still, the coalition led by Congress, which is India's main opposition party at the federal level, has focused on pressuring the government over ethnic clashes in Manipur. Ethnic clashes between Manipur's majority Meitei and minority Kuki communities have led to 130 deaths and at least 400 people being injured in the past 3 months. This week, the opposition party's coalition has pushed through a motion asking for a vote of no confidence against the Modi government. Now, they don't have the numbers to oust Mr. Modi, but they're hoping that this vote will force the Prime Minister to appear in the parliament and answer the opposition's questions on Manipur. The voting is likely to take place in the next week. It's likely to be a show of strength for the opposition that's recently rebranded itself as the Indian National Democratic Inclusive Alliance, or India. It could also be a test to see which political parties could be persuaded into crossing the aisle from the ruling coalition ahead of the general elections next year. Either way, the new India grouping looks to challenge its biggest criticism yet, that it lacked unity.
Till now, the opposition has been so fragmented and so divided and so useless in India at this point of time that people have stopped discussing about them altogether. At least now they are making noise. At least, they are seen as under one umbrella, and at least they will be putting up a fight. So they are seen as a cohesive entity.
For most of the 26 opposition parties who are part of this coalition, it's a battle for national prominence. Many are regional parties that have managed to defeat Mr. Modi's BJP in local elections. But for the Congress party, it's a fight for relevance. Touting itself as the biggest pan-India party that can take on the Modi government, Congress lost 2 federal elections in 2014 and 2019. Analysts say India's grand old party sees itself as the anchor of this coalition, but it could actually be the chink in their armor.
It is actually the 200 plus odd seats where it is the Congress versus the BJP. That is where the real game is. And unless Congress revive itself in those states, all this alliance and opposition alliance and everything will still end up the same result as 2014 or 19.
Senior Congress leader Rahul Gandhi took on a pan-India march last year in hopes of connecting with the voters and reviving the party. The political impact of this exercise remains to be seen, but the safety situation in Manipur has handed the opposition parties with crucial political ammunition. If they are able to use it to their advantage, they might just put up a fight against Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who still remains by far the country's most popular leader. Garg, CNA, New Delhi.